Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Wayne's DIY Garage here. Today we're going to be working on my dad's 2012 Transtar 8600 Maxxforce diesel. He's having some issues with his AC right now, so I'm going to take a look at it and see what I can do to fix it. Let's get to it.
Perfect.
Alright guys, on this truck the compressor and refrigerant connections are all going to be on the passenger side of the truck. Your hot gas side, or high pressure side, is right here, just before the condenser on the front of the truck, and your suction side is going to be up near the firewall where your blower housing is going to be. So right now I'm currently pulling this reclaim tank down to below 500 microns. So the reason I want to reclaim the refrigerant out of this truck, I want to see how much refrigerant I can pull out to see if it's any indication if I have any leaks on the truck. You want to pull anything down, whether it's your refrigerant circuit or your reclaim tank, below 500 microns. Make sure you have all the moisture out of your circuit or your tank. Alright guys, we just got below 500 microns, so I'm going to throw this reclaim tank on the truck right now. Alright, now I'm gonna open these valves on the truck so they go to my gauges. Like that thing's leaking. Valves to the truck are open. Open the valves, go into the truck on my gauges. Open the valve to my tank. Purged the air out of my lines, so I have nothing but straight refrigerant going into my tank. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the scale on. Make sure you tear it. And then just open the valve to the tank. Alright, I managed to pull out 1 pound, 7.5 ounces. I can't seem to find a sticker on this truck, but what I've seen online for this truck, it's going to be, the total amount of refrigerant is going to be in the neighborhood of 2.5 pounds or 3 pounds. So when I go to put the refrigerant back into the truck, I'm gonna split it down the road, and I'm gonna put 2 pounds and 12 ounces in it. That's 2.75 pounds. So it should be correct. I think it is a little low for what it is. I still got a little bit of pressure in it, but there's probably a couple ounces left in it. So I'm saying it's probably a little low. So I'm gonna take the rest of the charge out, and I'm going to pressure test it with nitrogen, make sure that holds, and then I'm going to put a vacuum pump on it and see how low it goes with the vacuum pump and see if the vacuum leaks. Alright, I just got a tick over 325, so I'm going to let it sit for a little bit and see if it drops any. Alright, it's been about an hour. It doesn't look like it's really moved, so I'm hoping it's not the compressor going bad. It doesn't look like it'd be fun taking out. There's a lot of stuff in the way. So I'm going to release all the nitrogen that's in it, and I'm going to start pulling vacuum. Alright, I'm pulling vacuum right now, and the way I have it set up, I got my vacuum pump going to the biggest line on the gauges. You might be using, HVAC is my trade, so I've got the luxury of having this nice set. If you're doing it off of a Harbor Freight set of gauges or something like that, you're going to have 3 ports. You're going to have a charge in the middle, and you're going to have your low and your high. So if you have that set up, you're going to want to have one, whether it's your low or your high, to put them on the according places. You have one hose pulling your vacuum, and you're going to, the other one, you're going to want to put your micron gauge on so you can see where you're at. On this one, these ones are a little more expensive, but I got my vacuum, my 2 sides, and my charging port. You're going to do it like this. This is going to give you a false reading if you have your valves open. Once you close off your vacuum port, that number is going to rise up. So you got to take that into consideration. So when you get it down to 500, it might not actually be 500. So you're going to want to valve it off. So this is closed, these are open, and this is open. And you're going to want to let it sit for half an hour to an hour and see if it rises above 500 microns. If it does, you probably have a leak, or it could be moisture, depending on how high it goes. If it levels out at around 1200, I'd say if it goes over 1200, you've got a leak. If it rises and sets below 1200, and you've been pulling a vacuum for a long time, you probably just got moisture in it. If you got moisture in it, just keep pulling it down, and you should get below 500. It should stay below 500. So it's pulling down. It's a slow process, but if you've got the 3-port, you don't have, more than likely, being that you have one side pulling and you've got your micro on the other side, you can kind of take it for what it's worth, because here it's pulling a vacuum from here across this, and it gives you a false reading. On that setup, you kind of got your lines 180 degrees out, so it'll give you more of a true result if you're doing a 3-port and you're only pulling from one side. I would still valve your vacuum side off. If you're pulling on a 3-port manifold, you're going to have the one there that's pulling your vacuum. I would put your vacuum on the charging port and your micron gauge on the other inlet, whether it be your high or your low. I would pull your vacuum on your low side because the pipe is bigger than the hot gas. The hot gas is smaller. That's usually always the case. So I recommend pull it on your low side and put your micron gauge on your high side if you're using the 3-port system. So I'm doing this to pull the vacuum as fast as possible, because the vacuum hose on this is like almost twice the size as these, so I'm pulling basically twice as fast on this than if I'd be using the 3-port system. So keep that in mind. Hope that helps you out if you ever encounter doing AC on a truck or a car. It's all the same setup. It's all the same systems, just different applications. Alright, I'm gonna deem this as good enough. I don't have time to get it way below 500. It's bouncing around. It did it below 500. I don't know why. It's probably still blowing refrigerant out of the oil. I know there's not any moisture in it. I'm gonna go ahead and charge this because I'm out of time on this. So it's really close. That low, it's not gonna affect the refrigerant or the compressor or anything like that. Alright, this is about all I'm able to get without running the compressor on the truck. So what I'm going to do now is turn the truck on and pull all the refrigerant I'm going to need through the suction line. That's why you should always pull from the suction line, because if you don't have a reclaim machine to reverse pump the refrigerant into your system, you can use the suction line while the air conditioner is running to pull the refrigerant out of your jug into your circuit. AC seems to be blowing nice and cold, so I think it just needed some rejuvenation. I didn't find any leaks, but not to say it doesn't have a real slow leak. But we'll see. Only time will tell. We'll drive the truck, and if it has any more issues, I'll dig deeper into it.